Hey, good afternoon, everyone. So I'm just jumping on after a very, very busy weekend out training. So as most of you know, we were out, myself, Kieran and Paul Lynch went to a residential training course in Penrith, which is sort of on the outskirts of Carlisle, very close to Scotland. So it was, very interesting weekend. Great to meet up with like-minded people, all there for one reason, to one, have some fun, and two, learn loads from Ian Abernethy. So we had 22 hours of training across sort of just under 4 days. Learnt loads about history, about karate, and I've come away with loads of different training ideas for us for the future. I've come away with understanding about different techniques and how sometimes some of that can get translated in different ways. So what I mean by that is it might be one of those things of we do kata this way, but that doesn't look like the way that we do it, so we do it this way. So it's it's understanding the reasons why some kata, even though people might be performing the kata exactly the same kata, it might be the fact that there might be slight little variations here and there, including the flair and the aesthetics of how a kata is maybe performed. I've learned some new kata, some solo pad drills. I've learned Motobu's 12 application drills as well. Probably forgotten most of it, but I've got everything sort of down on video as well, obviously for our own personal benefits and trainings and stuff like that. So very, very, very good. So with that, so thank you very much, Kieran, and obviously Paul as well. Thank you very much for being able to train with you guys across the weekend. Also, likewise, I want to say a massive thank you to the team back home again. So Chrissy, Casey, Tina, Tony, Lewis, I think Mike, Dennis, I think they all sort of took parts of the class or classes over those 4 days. So I really appreciate that. So thank you, Team Kazoku, for sorting that out and sort of helping out. Also, likewise as well, there are going to be days where I go away, or myself, or maybe a couple, one of the other team go away on training things. Excuse me. I think it's just you guys again. Don't think that John's not going to be there, I won't bother going tonight. It's one of those things of I'm going to get a new sort of spin on things. So not everybody teaches the same way. If everybody taught the same way, we'd be life would be very boring. So although I'm pretty energetic when I'm in the class, I try and keep the momentum going. Sometimes again, having someone else come in and doing a different class, it might not have that same feel about it. But again, it's a new way of you understanding that what I do and what someone else does, it's a real great thing to have that, because again, you get a different spin on it. It would be like if Kieran teaches a class, for instance, he may say something slightly different in a way that I would say it, but still coming across as doing the same thing. You might understand that a little bit better. So it's it's a real good way of sort of understanding that having different people teach different classes is a really good thing. So so thank you to all of those guys again for helping out in the classes. So we had Casey, Tina, Tony, Chrissy, Lewis, Dennis, Mike. I think all these guys were sort of helping out. So again, thank you very much for that. Really appreciate it. Really, really appreciate it. It just gives us a chance to go off and do different things. And and like I say, it was really although it was a lot of information for me to take in, 22 hours. But then we had Kieran doing stuff, we had Paul doing stuff, and then there's myself. So across the three of us, hopefully we're not going to be too far away with what we've been learning. So it's given me some new ideas of training. It's given me some new ideas of how we can move forward with the syllabus, especially for the senior guys anyway. I think with the children and stuff like that, I think, yes, it's going to be really cool. I've got some really great ideas from the weekend. So I'm really looking forward to that. So again, that's one of the things of doing what we've done this weekend has given us chance to maybe go and do it again next weekend. So like I say, the more I learn, the more you learn. If I stayed stagnant, you guys would stay stagnant. Although we've still got loads to offer. At some point, you're going to go, right, what's next? So I've got to go out and go and do my thing to make sure that you guys can still come in and do your thing. So basically that was it. So, like I say, thanks very much again for obviously holding the fort, guys. Really appreciate it. And we'll catch up this week, ready for some more sessions, some more excitement and more hard work. Anyway, thanks very much. Cheers, guys. Bye-bye.